Well, we are about a $50 cab ride away from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Today we hit double digits, week 10, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the New York Jets. Hi again, everyone, with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaunton, and Charles, you look at this Jets ball club. They come in the midst of a pretty bad stretch here, losers of 5 straight.
So many different reasons teams hit the losing skids, but the best way out of it, something has to happen positive early in the game.
Buffalo offense set to take the field, and they always like their chances when Josh Allen is the one taking the snaps.
Well, he did go 2-2 in the last ball game. Well, actually, he went 2-2-1, with the one being the victory.
Yeah.
That's the bottom line there. But wasn't it funny at practice? He threw one when we were watching, threw an interception, and the defense got on him a little bit, good-naturedly. But they're letting him know, you got to cut down those interceptions. We can't bail you out all the time.
Yeah, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. But as you said, they got the win in that effort last week. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 12 yards that time, and a Bills first down.
First down, Buffalo.
On play action, Allen. This will be caught downfield by Moore. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A gain of 32 that time. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Cook up the gut. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. James Cook, his 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bills are on the board first here this afternoon. Tyler Bass on for the extra point attempt. And it's 7-0 Buffalo. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it was James Cook capping all of that off with a touchdown run. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 35. Out comes the Jets offense, and leading the way, their rookie QB out of Clemson, Cade Klubnik.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe he leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or 2 free.
2nd and 6. Caught. It's Wilson. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Bradley Chubb in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. So on 4th down, Austin McNamara comes on to punt. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. The Bills offense and DJ Moore headed back onto the field. And as we play here in the month of November, he's putting together a campaign to remember, the NFL's leader amongst wideouts in touchdown receptions. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 57 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
How about our reigning AFC Player of the Week, hot-footing it into the secondary on that run?
Yeah, nice long run. That's what got him the award a week ago. Maybe he's trying for 2 in a row here this week. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. That is caught. Kincaid with it. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. A big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy, because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
At the Jets' 12-yard line.
Now Allen. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
Touchdown, Buffalo.
Khalil Shakir, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bills are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Another impressive drive, so they're 2 for 2, 2 touchdowns. Charles, a great start to this ball game for them.
And one of the words that's really worked its way into our lexicon is stacking. They've stacked momentum each time out, and not only on offense. Between those touchdowns, defense held, forced to punt to get the ball back, and they played awfully well in this one. Both sides playing at optimum level.
And this is no good. Missed the PAT, so they fail to connect, and this remains a 13-0 game.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Here's Bass now to send it away. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Well, not one you see often there, as he fails to keep it between the sidelines, and that is a penalty every time, and going to give this offense better field position.
And it's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time you don't. It's absolutely a mishit, and now your team pays the price. Bad field position for your defense.
To the 43, 2nd down.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Looking to throw. He'll get this complete to the rookie first-round pick. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Jets, first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. 2nd down and 8.
Gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 42-yard line.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here.
Encroachment, defense.
A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. To the sideline and incomplete. And, Charles, you wonder about this defense coming in. I mean, look, it's no secret they're playing a team that's down on its luck right now. Losers of 5 straight. How does that change how you prepare for a game?
Well, to me, the first thought is you just get after them early, right? Take away any chance of them building any confidence. And the second thing is you prepare a little bit differently. You got to expect this team to take chances, go for it on 3rd and 4th downs, run a lot of trick plays, anything to try and break their losing streak. So you must stay alert and stay aware.
Back to the ground with Hall. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the Bills' 31-yard line.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. 2nd and 11. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 15-yard line.
That's another Jets first down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Hall ought to give up the middle. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Brought down by Ed Oliver.
Second and
10.
At the 15-yard line.
Here's a quick throw caught out wide. And the Jets are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
And coming into this ball game, this was an offense that wasn't just talking about the notion of ball control. They were preaching it. They wanted to win the time of possession battle, and they've done so here. This drive's taken up quite a bit in the first quarter. Now they are set up first and goal.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll look to throw. And he'll just get rid of it.
Great coverage down in the end zone. He's scanning the field, looking. No one ever came open. So in the end, he makes the best decision and just fires it over the end line.
Encroachment, defense.
And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
In motion left is a running back. Touchdown, Jets! Breece Hall, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jets have got it back to within a score. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now 13-7.
Jets 7.
That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it was capped off by a touchdown pass to Breece Hall. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Bills take over first and 10.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
The Bills with a football as we start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a first and 10. Up the middle, it's Cook. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41. But we're at the 41, second and 9.
Brings up second and 9 at the 41-yard line.
Allen off the play fake. Here's a diving catch right side. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
And the Bills first down.
Play action. Now it's Allen. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. So now they operate back from their side of the field here. Second and long. On play action. Allen. And this is complete to Moore on the comebacker.
Complete to number 2, DJ Moore. A gain of 21 yards. First down, Buffalo.
Allen going to come to the line here, first and 10. And he's completed all 7 of his passes thus far. They'll try the middle with Cook. Demario Davis there on the stop. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
At the 27-yard line.
Ball on the 27. Here's a second and 5. Now they run the sweep as Allen just pops this forward. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Handoff comes to Cook. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 13-yard line.
Throwing now is Allen. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
I think you put just a little bit too much heat on that one. When you throw it to the outside, you do have to be careful because you got to keep it away from the defender. But you also have to give your own guy a chance, too.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Over the middle, complete. It's Cook. And he will not be able to get the first as he can get this only down to the 5. Now here's a timeout defensively. Defensive timeout called by the Jets. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So they're going for it, and here's Allen. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. DJ Moore, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Bills' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. That's now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. An extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead now stands at 13. Here's Bass now to send it away. And a pretty poor kick here. It doesn't make it to the landing zone. And that means he'll move the ball out to the 40-yard line. Good starting position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Straight ahead is Hall. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
Now a 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
For a Jets first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
And he's taken down inside the 30. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
17 more yards. That's another Jets first down. 1st and 10 at the
They go play action here on first down. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
At the 34-yard line.
They'll set up a throw. And that one too wide and incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that's incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
The kick by Sanders is good. And that cuts into the deficit. It's now 20-10. Maybe a little fortunate there. That was leaking a little, maybe leaking a lot, but he got it.
Yeah, he actually was able to make it work. How about the body language, though, right? As he's watching that ball leak to the right, trying to bring it back in, and had just enough to get it done.
The visitors' offense and their wide receiver getting set for this next possession. And seemingly every time they've looked his way in this first half, it has resulted in a big play, as borne out by the numbers. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And no luck at all to start this drive as they're going to drop him behind the line for a second straight play.
It's a loss of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. And that is incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
Allen going to go on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position. And New York set to take the field. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
2nd and 7 at the 29-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
This pass out wide to Hall.
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8.
Encroachment, defense.
Jumping all the way from the outside, maybe getting a little early start in the corner blitz.
And the only time it makes sense to get that penalty is exactly as you described. Otherwise, he should never get that penalty.
And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1. Now Jason Sanders for the field goal try. He connected on his first. This time it's 39 yards away. Sanders' kick is good. So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Well, this offense and their wideout headed back onto the field. And he's been as productive as anyone in the NFL in the middle part of the season. The NFL's leader in receiving yards to this point, and he doesn't appear to be slowing down anytime soon. 82 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
They run it again with Cook. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
1st down, Bills.
To throw, it's Allen. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch.
Another catch for him there, and the numbers starting to stack up a bit. He's closing in already on a 100-yard game. We're still in the first half.
Allen.
And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
That's caught inside the 20. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. And quickly they get to the line. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. On play action, Allen toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
Andre Cisco on the coverage.
And again, it's Allen. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Dalton Kincaid, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Bills will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Tyler Bass now for the point after. And the lead is up to 14. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it ends in a Buffalo touchdown.
Tyler Bass.
Here's Bass now to send it away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
At the 35-yard line.
In motion right, that's Wilson. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And his throw is incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping.
Defense.
A penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward. And that last penalty makes this 3rd down play a little more interesting. 3rd and 5. He'll drop to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
And the Jets, 1st down. 1st and 10.
They'll look to throw again. Throw out wide is incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it. So the penalty certainly helps them out as they come up on 2nd and 5. Again, he'll drop to throw. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Bills are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing.
Oh, a first mistake for him in the ballgame as it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And the return across midfield into the 46-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Quick throw there is incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. He'll look to throw.
Taken in left side, it's Wilson. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. The last catch nearly got him a first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches. Back to throw here. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. It'll be a 47-yard attempt from the left hash. Sanders' kick is good, but hang on, a flag is down. Now, if it's on the defense, they might decline it and take the points. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
The kick by Sanders is good. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Halftime coming up. Let's get you down to Orlando and our buddy Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. Our trip around the NFL starts now, and we begin out in the Bavarian capital of Munich. The Patriots taking on the Lions. And this is ARSB Amon-Ra St. Brown. He's going to stretch the field here, and this one is on target. 42 yards for the touchdown. The Lions move to 7-2 as they get the win here. Next up, let's look in on the Texans and Browns in Cleveland. And this is Woody Marks. He'll use his blockers and maneuver his way to the end zone, 8 yards on the touchdown. This one's gone to halftime, and it's the Texans out in front, trying to win this one on the road. Lastly, let's take a look at the impact player from Week 10. And for once, we all agree it's this man. And this is Calvin Austin. He's going to find a seam in the middle of the field and haul it in. A 55-yard touchdown. The Giants come away with a 4-point victory. And here's a look at the rest of the action that's going on, the risers and the fallers around the NFL here in Week 10. In the game you're watching, we've seen a strong first half from the former MVP, Josh Allen. His 3 touchdown passes have his guys out in front as we hand things back over to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Scott, thanks very much. And we welcome all of you back here on EA Sports for quarter number 3. The Jets going to get the football first, and they trail as well as we get back underway in this second half. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone, so this will be blown dead, and they'll move it up to the 40. Looking to put a drive together. They'll give it to Hall to start the drive. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Jackson. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at their 48-yard line.
Hall again. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They're going to look to throw. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. The safety blitz turns out to be a great call defensively as they sack him for a loss of 9. And now a high kick trying to pin him back. They'll score that a 36-yard punt. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Bills offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And as we show you some of the highlights from earlier, he has been instrumental in getting his guys the lead as he looks to finish strong and close this one out. And he's going to have a Bills 1st down as the tackle made just shy of the 40. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
A gain of 12. First down.
They run again on 1st down. Cook. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. 106 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
First down, Buffalo.
Allen off the play fake. And that is incomplete.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
From midfield, here's Allen. This to the tight end, Kincaid. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 32-yard line.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Bills 1st down.
A give. This is Cook. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Tap forward by Allen on a jet sweep. And he's just going to run right into that big old defensive end. And that play going nowhere. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked off by D'Angelo Pons. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line. Well, these defensive coaches, they sure like what they've got in this rookie corner. And with good reason, as you saw there.
He only cost him a day 2 pick, and a lot of people thought he had 1st-round ability. But when he was available on draft night, that was one where you didn't need the full time to make the selection. You called that pick in early, and it shows why he was so coveted with that interception there.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
2nd and a yard at the Bills' 40-yard
Now
line.
contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against?
Defense.
A little eager there coming in from his outside linebacker position.
You think the hard count got him there?
Yes.
Maybe that extra hut, you know, that extra emphasis on it. Got him to jump, and they picked up 5 yards.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Landon Jackson in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. And that is no good. And they will remain 2 scores down as the difference holds at 11.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41.
Taken down at the
120 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues. Now they run the sweep as Allen just pops this forward. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the Jets.
Play action. Now it's Allen. Looking on the out route, he finds Shakir. It'll go as a gain of 4. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
And it's 3rd down.
To the air, Allen. He's got his target. That's complete. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 20-yard line.
16 yards. 1st down, Buffalo.
Cook. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. And quickly, they get to the line.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 19-yard line.
On play action, Allen. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown.
To DJ Moore.
DJ Moore with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bills are able to stretch out their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
An extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. Here's Bass now to send it away. And Thomas just going to hold on to this one. It's a touchback. Back on offense, New York gets set to take over. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
Exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he's got his receiver, Cooper. And he's brought down. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down.
That's good for a Jets 1st down.
Outright, this one goes to Patrick. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
15 yards.
15 more yards there, and quickly another 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
First carry for Najee Harris. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the Bills' 26-yard line.
Now back to throw. His throw incomplete.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the 1st half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the 2nd half.
A 10-yard gain.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's Jet football, but they trail here as we start the 4th quarter. Sanders' kick is good. But wait up now. A flag is down. If this is on the defense, they're going to get the 1st.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that'll make it second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 8-yard line.
Back to throw again. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. A great effort there. His 9th touchdown this season. And the Jets have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Sanders now to add the extra point. And that one makes this an 11-point deficit now. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And the capper that put it in the end zone, a run of 8 yards. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Bills offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. Beginning this series with a handoff to Cook. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. Here's Allen to throw it. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up.
15. And the Bills first down.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
On play action, Allen. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
A gain of 22 yards.
And the Buffalo Bills have been looking for a wide receiver 1, so they traded their 2nd-round pick in the offseason to get DJ Moore. He may have had the fewest receiving yards in his career last year in Chicago, but the Bills, they believe he can be the WR1 that they've been seeking.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Here's Cook again. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. And quickly, they get to the line.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Cook up the gut. And he gets him a little bit closer. Takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
Another good run for him. What else is new? That'll put him right at 150 yards for the game, so he's really made his presence felt in this one.
3rd down. Here's a run by Cook. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. Calling no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
It's now 4th down.
Throwing now is Allen. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo.
To DJ Moore.
DJ Moore with his 3rd touchdown of the ball game, number 12 on the season. And the Bills are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Pass on for the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. That time a 9-play drive. And it concludes with a touchdown reception by DJ Moore. Here's Bass now to send it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
13 yards on the play. And the Jets First down. First and 10 at the
On first down, he'll drop to throw. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 49-yard line.
Back to throw. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired, while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
They'll run with Hall. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
For a Jets first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On first down, right back to Hall. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
That is caught. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
A 5-yard gain on the play. That's another Jets first down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on first down. This pass out wide to Hall. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from the 17 now, here's a first and 10.
Jets first down.
In motion goes Patrick.
At the 17-yard line.
And he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. And the Jets are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
4 yards. And the Jets first down.
They'll look to throw again. And he wisely will throw that one away. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Harris, boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And caught by Cooper. Touchdown, Jets. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Jets' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Bills are going to recover. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. And he'll go right back to Moore. Complete again. And his defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. Ball on the 8. It's 2nd and 4.
Bills touchdown. DJ Moore from 8 yards out. And the Bills have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. So that one, his 4th touchdown catch of the game, one behind the all-time record of 5. Here's Bass now for the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it concludes with a touchdown reception by DJ Moore. Here's Bass now to send it away. And, oh, that's one he's going to want back. A poor kick. It heads straight out of bounds.
Kicking team.
So now the possession will begin at the 35 after the errant kickoff.
Well, that's certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick returner, I suppose, but you are giving up extra yardage, that's for sure. Because if you put it out of the end zone, they start at the 25. So at a minimum, you're giving up 10 yards to the offense.
The throw right side here going to be incomplete. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Hall. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
21 yards. That's good for a Jets first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up 2nd and 20.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Complete. This is Mitchell. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 26.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Jets first down.
He'll look to throw. Finding the open man, and that's Tim Patrick. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Tim Patrick, 26 yards. And the Jets are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Sanders on for the extra point. And that one makes this an 11-point deficit now.
Offside. Defense.
So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. They hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down.
Offense.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the fourth quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. So Allen's going to look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. DJ Moore from 19 yards away. And the Bills tack on another score as they have dominated this fourth quarter. Tyler Bass now for the point after. And the lead is up to 18 now. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. Here's Bass now to send it away. Certainly not what they wanted there, so the football by rule comes out to the 40.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Well, you don't see that often. He just mishit it, and it goes out of bounds.
Well, I know sitting up here, and I'm looking at you, and you're looking at me, and I know we're both thinking the same thing. Isn't it easy enough to keep it between the sidelines? Because unless you're intentionally doing it for some reason, well, that's a costly mishit, and now you put your team in a bad spot.
complete to
They'll
Brees
come
Hall.
up 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 43-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man.